Really sad this morning to see that the protest outside the GPO, Pauline and Linda, has been stopped. There's nobody there anymore. A lot of people are saying that, that Paul was arrested for calling the guards too much. To be honest with you, I wasn't even there an hour, and I documented one fraction of the abuse that he was getting. He was getting physically abused, he was getting verbally abused on a daily basis. And to me, it's pretty clear that they did absolutely everything possible to get him out of there, because it's quite an inconvenience, isn't it? Having somebody there 24/7 highlighting the biggest issues this country has. I'm unsure what's going to be happening, whether Paul could just continue in his hunger strike in jail or not. I suppose we'll hear about that, but the protest outside the GPO has been stopped. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic fight, and I was so glad to meet Linda and to shake her hand and to say thanks. Of course, I can't say that there isn't a little bit of a relief, because when I hugged Linda, she was just bones. She was so incredibly skinny, so I can only imagine what Paul would have been like. So unless he's continuing his hunger strike, and I hope both of them got some food and they're doing okay. I mean, they're heroes in my eyes. They put up the most fantastic fight. I think people of Ireland are finally starting to realise, though. Look at the protests yesterday. I think people of Ireland are starting to get pissed off. They're starting to realise that they're being taken for fools, and that the government really truly does not care about them. So it's great to see that people are standing up and they're walking out and they are showing their disgust towards this situation. I will definitely be attending and supporting any protest that I possibly can. I really urge everybody else to do this too. And I also think everybody should stop fucking fighting with each other. Okay? There's a lot of, don't post on that page. Oh, don't get that person to talk about it. Sure, they're this and they're that. Who gives a fuck, okay? We should all come together. We all need to come together and stop fighting with each other, because at the end of the day, we all have the one agenda in our head. And that agenda is to put the Irish people first, is to put Ireland first, is to think about our kids' futures. And divided, we're going to fucking do nothing. We all need to come together and stop being fucking cunts to each other. And apologies, but Jesus fucking Christ, that's what's happening.